Oh, you're back! Thanks for stopping by again. How about another cup of tea and a new space story to go with it? Okay, so imagine this. You wake up on a spaceship light years away from Earth. You don't remember who you are or why you're there. There are two dead crewmates next to you, and whatever you do next, the fate of all humanity depends on it. That's the opening of a novel called Project, Hale Mary. It's by a guy named Andy Weir. So let me tell you about him, because here's the thing. He wasn't originally a writer. He actually spent most of his life as a software engineer. You've probably heard of The Martian. Yeah, that Matt Damon movie about the astronaut growing potatoes on Mars. That's based on Andy Weir's first novel. And here's the wild part. He never went to writing school and he never studied creative writing. For 20 years, he just worked as a programmer by day and posted sci-fi stories on his personal website as a hobby. For free! Then he self-published The Martian on Amazon for 99 cents, and boom, it just took off. Hollywood came knocking after that. And then Andy Weir just kept writing space sci-fi. His second novel was Artemis, set in a city on the moon. And his third one is the book we're talking about today, the Project Hale Mary. It came out in 2021, and the premise is pretty terrifying. The sun is slowly dimming, and Earth only has about 30 years before an ice age hits. So, humanity puts together one last mission, and a high school science teacher named Rylan Grace gets drafted to fly it. Here's what makes this book so special. It basically reads like a science textbook in disguise. Every problem Rylan runs into, he works through with real physics and real chemistry. And then, at some point, he meets an alien, a small rock-like creature that he ends up naming Rocky. And the way these two figure out how to communicate with each other, with no language in common at all, that's the real heart of this book. And you know what? This book is kind of a huge deal. Bill Gates put it on his recommended reading list, and so did Obama. It was a Hugo Award finalist in 2022, and it made it to the big screen as well. It came out last March with Ryan Gosling in the lead role, and it's produced by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the guys behind Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. But honestly, sometimes I think about this. The future that Andy Weir imagines, it doesn't really feel like fiction anymore. Someone's actually building it. Even here in Korea, companies like Hanwha have gone all in on the space business. Rockets, satellites, satellite services, they're building all of it themselves. The global space market is expected to be worth around $1.8 trillion by 2035. So maybe the next Project Hale Mary won't be a novel. It might just be the news. Oh, and one last thing about Andy Weir. He's actually afraid of flying. The guy who writes about interstellar space travel gets nervous on airplanes. I mean, what? Honestly, it might just be the perfect detail about him. So, if you're interested in today's stories, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. See ya!